Morning, you guys. Morning. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday morning. I am having a really good morning. I have my coffee here. I took a break from the gym today. You guys know I've been going every morning. I don't go on Wednesday mornings during the week, so that's been nice. I slept in maybe an additional 30 minutes or so. Not a whole lot, but got some coffee. I found Pop-Tart coffee creamer. That's been fun. It's like the brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart. That's what flavor the coffee creamer is. So I've been really personally enjoying that. And then of course we've got water, all the bevs. And what are we talking about this morning? We are talking about one of the best, well done, spicy romance series I've read in a long time. I binge read all 3 books in like about 3 or 4 days. And that is the Crescent Springs books by Elsie Silvers. They are a Canadian country romance. The author, Elsie, is from Canada. I do know that. And they are about a family, the Eaton family specifically. And so the first book is called, well, let me start with how I found this series. So I found this series because of book 3, which is called Powerless. The books are called, that are out so far, Flawless, Heartless, and Powerless. And I saw Powerless on a Book Talk TikTok. They were talking about it's hockey player, he's a dom, like he's aggressive, like they were talking really high credit to this book. And I was like, I gotta read it. So I did read them out of order. And I read Powerless, which is book 3 first. And the 3 books are about Rhett Eaton is Flawless. And then you have Cade Eaton, who is Heartless. And then I'm going to mess up his name because it's French, because remember they take place in Canada. But Jasper Gervais is the 3rd book. And he is not one of the brothers, but he's been like adopted into the family since he was a teenager when his parents kind of took off on him. And so he is part of the Eaton clan, even though his last name is not Eaton. But yeah, so I read book 3 first, and I love a series where the books can be standalone if you need them to be, but if you read them all together, it's just like a nice warm cozy hug, because that's what kind of happened to me. I went into this just because I needed a mental break from all of the Sanderson I've been reading. So I read Powerless, and I loved it so much. It was so good that I was like, you know what, I have to just go back, read book 1 and book 2. And that's exactly what I did. I binge read this series. It was outstanding. It has drama. It has spice. It has a mix of different tropes. So starting with book 1. Book 1 is kind of like, it definitely has the one bed trope, because they're traveling together. Rhett is a bull rider who has gotten himself into a little bit of trouble in the media and lost a sponsorship. So his agent has to go on the road with them to kind of keep him in line. And there's the get to the hotel and there's only one bed trope. And then the second book, Heartless, is very grumpy sunshine. Cade is a single father who has had to take over the ranch from his dad, the Eaton Ranch, which is called Wishing Well Ranch. And he's just had to grow up really quickly because their mom died very young, and he had to kind of step into a caregiver role at about 8 or 9 years old. Had to help his dad out on the ranch, cook for his brothers and sisters. He's just kind of a grump. He's had a hard life, and he's got a little boy named Luke who's 5, who's adorable. And Luke's mom took off on him because she was tired of living at the ranch, and he's all kinds of messed up. And Willa, who is Summer is Rhett's now fiance from book 1. So her best friend, Summer's best friend, is Willa, and she's looking for a summer job, and Cade needs a nanny. So it all works out for Willa to basically nanny for Cade, and it's very Grumpy Sunshine, but I honestly really, really love this one. It was one of my favorites of the 3. And then Powerless is the chef's kiss. It is friends to lovers. Jasper is a NHL goalie, and Sloane, sorry, I had to think of her name. I want to call her Sissy. No. Sloane is a cousin to the Eatons. But remember, Jasper is not technically blood related to the Eatons. He was kind of adopted and taken in. And so they've had just lifelong crushes on each other but never done anything about it. And so yeah, so Sloane and Jasper is book 3, Powerless. And it is just such a well done series. Honestly, if you were looking for spicy romance that is well done and not too cringy, not too cheesy, makes you care about the characters that are involved, recommend this Chestnut Springs series. It was so good. There's a new book, and I'm really excited about it, about Winter, who is Summer's older sister, and she's got some stuff going on in her life that I don't want to do too many spoilers for the series, but she's got, you learn from Summer's book, a lot of stuff going on in her life, and then she pops up as a doctor in book 2, and then in book 3, they've kind of made amends, like they're working on their relationship and their friendship, which is fantastic. I'm here for it. I'm happy that Winter really befriends Sloane more so than Willa and Summer, because they've always been tight their whole lives. But Winter and Sloane have built a good friendship by book 3. And so book 4 is going to be Winter's book, and I am very excited about it. It comes out in June. This author does have some other books that are kind of about some of these characters, but they aren't necessarily this Eaton family circle or this Crescent Springs series. I do plan to read all of it, but next week we're hopping right back into some Sanderson content, though, because I have Edge Dancer and Oathbringer and Dawn Shard and Rhythm of War to read. And I will probably get through at least the first 2 next week to review for you. And then I'm going to the beach, so you will be getting a beach vlog. And I will most likely, I'm hoping to get Rhythm of War done by the end of the month. That is my goal. Also have this book that I picked up at the library last week. It's a shorty though, The Sea of Tranquility. Really looking forward to this one because it came highly recommended. So that's probably the book I will take to Florida with me, is Sea of Tranquility. Just because it's a short read. And yeah, I can do that. I can do a short read. Can't do no 1,200 page book at the beach. Just can't do it. So yeah, also, last thing before I let you go today, check out Evolved Review. I did a finale for Last of Us review on there. It is out now. It's on Entertainment Evolved, an Evolved Review. It's myself, Superhero Homies, Tavern Notice Board, and Entertainment Evolved. And we all sat down and dissected our favorite and least favorite things about The Last of Us Season 1. So if you like that show, or you just want more Lauren content, go check that out over on Entertainment Evolved. So I love you guys so much. Make sure you are liking the videos, commenting, subscribing, And I will see you guys on Saturday for a very fun video. Yay!